Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. So, a couple hours ago, Team Dokkaner decided to bless us with some great information about the upcoming celebrations on Global and JP, as well as the joint 350 million download celebration at the end of the month. Now, all of this stuff is through his Oh My Gotcha website. If you guys haven't heard of it or haven't checked it out yet, I'll put a link in my description down below. Make sure to go check it out for yourself. But without further ado, let's jump into it and see what's coming up. Okay, so let me actually just quickly zoom in here so we can see the text. Oh, too much. Okay, that's better. So it says here, as Dokkan Battle wraps up its 5th anniversary, of course, on the global side, Bandai Namco is busy preparing another major celebration, 350 million downloads. Now, of course, this is something that happens every single year. Last year, we had the 300 million downloads. The year before that, it was 250. The year before that, it was 200, and so on and so forth. Like every year at the end of August, Dokkan Battle associates the achievement of download levels with a series of global events. For gamers, the 350 million is the source of many questions. Here is some information about this grandiose celebration. Okay. So, of course, there's going to be a bit of a wait before 350 million actually starts because it's at the end of the month. Right now, we're at the beginning of the month. So, there is going to be some more stuff happening on Global and JP before, the big celebration drops. And I know you guys saw the little head poking from the bottom of the screen. So, here it is, guys. Transforming Kefla officially. I mean, it's not official until it's in the game, but it's Dokkaner, so it's pretty much confirmed that Kefla is gonna be the next banner on Global. She is gonna be the next celebration on Global. And it says here, as of August 9th, we should welcome the announcement of the Kefla banner. The content should arrive around August 11th to resume mostly what we already know. So it's gonna be essentially identical to the JP celebration, which means that we will have a Dokkan Festival banner around August 11th. So in about 5 days from now. And then there's also going to be a story event for Universe 6, or a Universe 6 themed story event. Also going to be 2 levels for the never-ending story. Might be a weird translation thing, but yeah, this is Infinite Dragon Ball history, 2 new stages, as well as, of course, the login campaign, special missions. And one thing he didn't mention here, which I'm pretty sure we have to get for the celebration, is the Extreme Z Awakenings for the Fizz Kale and AGL Caulifla, unless for some reason Bandai's gonna leave it out because there's not enough time or something like that. But I mean, this is the only time, it's the only celebration where it makes sense to drop the EZA. So I do think we're also gonna be getting the Extreme Z battle for the Kale and Caulifla, but I guess not 100% because it doesn't say it here, but it should happen. And then we also should be having some surprises as well, some new events that we've never seen on Global before, and that would be the Explosive Chain Battle event, as well as the new Extreme Super Battle Road. Now, I don't know if he means that this is going to be part of the Kefla celebration, or if it's going to be coming with the download celebration. Probably the Kefla celebration, since he's putting it in this section, but either way, Chain Battle and Extreme Super Battle Road are coming to Global soon. So Chain Battle is kind of like that co-op nuking event where you bring a team of your units, team of your friends, supporter units, and you try to do as much damage as possible. And the higher you, or the more damage you do, the higher you rank and the better rewards you get from the event. And the Extreme Super Battle Road is essentially like a super hard version of Mono type Super Battle Road, where the enemies are just much harder. You have to bring the same type units on your team. And it's going to be a fun challenge. I mean, a lot of people are probably not going to be able to beat it, at least for the first little while, but I'm always down for harder content. As you guys know, I've complained about the game being a little bit too easy recently with just the crazy OP units we've been getting. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Chain Battle, of course. The mode, honestly, doesn't look like it's that fun to run. I could be wrong, but it seems a little bit lame just on paper, or just watching it. But the rewards are really good, so I mean, I'll take that for sure. And of course, once we get a little bit closer to the celebration, once we get a little bit closer to the events coming out, I'll put out guides for you guys on how to do as best as you can on the Chain Battle event, as well as the Extreme Super Battle Road event. And he also says, be careful not to use all of your precious stones because, you know, Dokkaner knows, man, it's a trap. Because he probably has some, I mean, he doesn't say it here, but he has some information about the upcoming Dual Dokkan Fest, I'm sure. Okay, it's Dokkaner, so he must know something. He's probably just holding onto that information for now, but I don't even have to be Dokkaner to tell you that the upcoming Dual Dokkan Fest for the download celebration is going to be, I mean, the units, they're going to be insane. Alright, just based on how insanely broken the Tech Ultimate Transforming Ultimate Gohan is, these new LRs are going to be like all-time busted. Okay, so yeah, be careful not to use all your precious stones. And then for the Japanese version, they're already, of course, on the Move Well and Play Well Dokkan Summer Campaign, where they got the Ultimate Gohan, but they're also going to be getting a waifu banner, a waifu double rates banner on August 13th, and the campaign will end on August 21st for Japan. So what is the theme for the 350 million download celebration? I'm sure a lot of you guys have predicted this already, and it's pretty obvious at this point, but he says, let's put an end to all the suspense. It's gonna be a Buu Saga themed celebration. Okay, it's gonna be Buu Saga themed. For a while, I did still hold on to the hope that it was gonna be a GT themed celebration just because I wanted a new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in Omega Shenron, but I'm okay with this, man. This is cool. We're gonna get a Buu Saga themed celebration to follow the past couple of download celebrations where it was Namek Saga as well as Cell Saga last year, right? So Namek, Cell, and then, you know, Buu Saga this year. It makes all the sense, right? So it is gonna be a Buu Saga themed celebration once again. So no more need for speculation, no more need to debate this. It's just Buu Saga, that's just the facts. And then from there, he also gives us some dates. Now, these are not official dates, but they're probably going to be pretty close for the download celebration. There is a little disclaimer here that says these are estimates, not official, but like I said, should be pretty close. So on August 21st is the end of the Japanese summer celebration, and then on August 21st as well is the beginning of the countdown campaign. Like the previous year, we should have 1 week of teasing with a dedicated bonus login to hype things up. Then on August 28th to the 29th, the first part of the 350 million download celebration will begin. The Dual Dokkan Fest between the two LRs will be coming on August 31st. And then on September 13th, part 2 of the celebration begins. And then 2 days later, on September 15th, it's going to be a legendary summon banner with, of course, a new non-Dokkan Fest LR. Now, next question, will there be a ticket banner? So I don't really think this was a question to begin with, but in case anybody just wanted confirmation, yes, we are going to be getting a download celebration ticket banner, and everybody will be getting tickets based on the number of stones they spent in the last year since the last download celebration. And if you guys want a full breakdown of exactly how many free tickets we can all expect to get, on global at least, then make sure to go check out my video from yesterday, a link above my head right there, and you can get to see, you know, if you're a free-to-play player and you got all the stones from last year, how many free-to-play tickets you can expect to get for this banner. And of course, for, you know, pay-to-play players who buy stones, you can expect even more on top of that. But yeah, check out the video. And what else here? Yeah, so basically, yeah, 1 ticket for every 50 stones, and the tickets should be distributed at the beginning of part 1. Now, next up, it says what content to expect. Now, he doesn't give us too many specific details, but he says the base of the celebration should remain relatively classic, so similar to previous years, with new levels of the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, as well as Super Battle Road. We also should find several new story events with farmable or free-to-play cards, and of course there's going to be a global versus JP campaign, which is a long-standing tradition for these celebrations. After that, we have how many Dragon Stones can we expect to get. Now, I did actually make a breakdown video of this a couple days ago, so you guys can go check that out. But essentially he says here that because last year we got around 1,000 Dragon Stones for the 300 million download celebration, we should definitely be expecting around the same. So roughly 1,000, could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less, but around that number. So the short answer is a lot of stones. A lot of stones. Now, this part here at the bottom says We did have a live stream last year for both Global and JP, but of course, given the state of the world right now, it might not be possible. I mean, I did really enjoy the live stream from last year, so I'm really hoping it happens again because it was really fun to watch with you guys. But I mean, if we don't get it, it should be fine. You know, it's still going to be a good celebration. It's just the live stream brought in a lot of hype and got people really excited, right? So he says here that the response should be around August 17th, which I think means that we should get confirmation of whether or not a live stream happens around August 17th. Next up, we have novelty. So is there going to be anything new, any new mechanics? And Team Dokkan seems to think that there will be, because that's kind of a tradition with download celebrations where they usually introduce some kind of new mechanic. So for example, during the 250 million download celebration, we had the first units that had like 5 transformations, and they would progress through the stages as they appeared each time, right? And of course, that was the transforming Frieza and transforming Goku. And then last year, we had the first units with the exchange mechanic. So along the same lines, this year we should be getting some kind of a new mechanic for these upcoming units. Of course, I don't know what they are, but we should be getting something new, you know, just like the exchange mechanic and the multiple transformations, which is kind of exciting. And also here, Global should be getting the update for version 4.11 fairly soon, which is going to bring in the changes to some older links as well as the new link level system. So that's really exciting. It's probably going to be coming just before the countdown, which is a little bit later than I thought when I first saw it in the news, but I guess it makes sense. If you guys want to see my video breaking that stuff down from yesterday, feel free to go check it out once again through the link above my head. And lastly, he says, with the recent buffs, many expected difficulty to be increased, but that remains very speculative for now. So no confirmation about harder events. Global is getting Extreme Super Battle Road, which should give us a decent challenge for the time being. But maybe during the 350 million download celebration, we'll be getting some even harder events, but we'll have to see about that. Of course, the recent buffs he's referring to is stuff like the skill orb system as well as the link level system, which just makes a lot of units much stronger. So it would make sense for them to introduce some even more difficult content fairly soon, right? And that is pretty much it, guys, for this article for Team Dokkan's information. For the time being, he says, while waiting for the release of the next V-Jump, which would reveal some additional information, do not hesitate to leave your comments. What do you expect from the Dokkan 350 million download celebration? So before we go, I'm gonna actually ask you guys the exact same question. What do you guys think is coming for the 350 million download celebration? And more importantly, what do you think the Dual Dokkan Fest in Part 1 is gonna be? And what do you think the non-Dokkan Fest LR in Part 2 is gonna be? Okay, so that's it, guys. That is today's video. A big shout out to Team Dokkan once again and his Oh My Gacha website. Link in the description for anybody that hasn't checked it out yet. You really should, because it's an amazing resource. And that's where I'm gonna leave you guys off. Get hyped for the Kefla banner on Global and the Waifu Double Rates banner on JP. And then of course, the download celebration will be here before we know it. So that's it, guys. As always, if you liked today's video, then make sure to like the damn video. And if it's your first time watching me, first time to the channel, and you like what you see, then definitely hit that big red subscribe button to join the Tiger Squad now. And while you're at it, hit that notification bell too, so that YouTube knows you want to stay up to date with all my latest content. And that's it. I'm out of here. Until next time, hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'm Tiger with Tiger Uppercut Media, signing out.